Hey, what's happening, Gothamites? Welcome back to the One channel and more of Gotham Knights. Today we're going to go speak with Talia and do some other fun stuff in our next exciting episode of Gotham Knights. And Amber's here, so smash that like button. Here we go. Hello, Beltry. I mean, Belfry. Dang it.
You're back later than I expected.
I'm back. Better than ever.
Let's go talk to Tom Nook.
There's a cat!
I have to admit, I was surprised Mr. Cobblepot agreed to help.
What?
Me too. I've rarely seen him this scared.
No one gonna mention the cat?
But after the Powers Club and that death pit, I get it.
Kitty.
It's a grim way of discovering the stories about the court were real all along.
Why not get invited
Now
for
that we know
breakfast?
about them, they won't be able to hide anymore.
All the food is gone. Look, the plates are used. They had breakfast without you, Tim! Without you!
Oh my gosh.
All the plates are dirty. That means they have had breakfast and they're all done. Look at the plates are dirty. The evidence is there. They had breakfast without you.
Oh wow.
They used a pan. They obviously used that to make bacon, eggs, and maybe some pancakes.
Wow. That's messed
Wow.
up.
I think you should, yeah.
Nobody else sees the cat sitting here. No one?
We should protest them the whole
I
game.
can't believe Bruce didn't even tell you he was looking into the court.
Yeah, you guys didn't even tell us
Was
you
a
were having
difficult
breakfast.
subject for Bruce. As a young child, he became convinced they were behind his parents' murder.
Not New 52.
Oh man. Poor Bruce.
Indeed. We never spoke of the court at home after that. Now, I wonder if he felt he could not tell me such things.
There was nothing Bruce couldn't tell you, Alfred. Only things he wouldn't.
They all talk slowly.
I wonder if maybe he thought, yes, Barbara, yes, that maybe.
But what about
his parents were? Yes, Barbara.
Okay.
Maybe he felt that.
Focus.
What is
Focus.
it?
Focus. Focus. There's a cat here. Does no one see the cat? There's a cat.
Kitty.
In the belfry. There's a kitty right there.
Yeah.
All right. What is this?
I think we should paint it green for
Maybe-
the Green
oh,
Ranger.
Oh, looks like a cutscene of some kind. Are we gonna talk ever?
Hand me that coolant.
I've never seen green coolant before.
That can't be good.
It's usually blue.
Did it hurt, Jason?
When I fell from heaven?
When you came back to life, did the Lazarus pit hurt?
It changed me. Hey, Lazarus isn't gonna bring Bruce back, Tim.
Who's to say he doesn't want us to try?
You should have tried that right away.
I know. At least Tim's smart.
Bruce isn't this bike. You can't just change everything out and expect things to work like they did.
But you did.
Yeah.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Call the Flash. He could reverse time.
The Justice League exists in this.
Try grieving.
Or Superman.
Or time travel, or Lazarus Pit.
Yeah, I mean, Tim is actually thinking normally. Everyone else is like, oh, he's dead. There's nothing we can do about it. Jason's standing right there. Hey guys, did it hurt when you were in the Lazarus pit? Oh, maybe we could put Bruce in it.
Look at all the different... Ah! Yikes! Yikes! No.
Ah!
There's a red bike. That looks like a Captain America cycle.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh my
Do we
gosh.
have any colors
That made
available
me
for the
feel
bike? You
uncomfortable.
could have a red bike. A red Robin cycle. Really?
The green
Green.
arrow.
Is there a green one
You
that's
failed
unlocked?
the city. I don't know.
Oh, why? Why is
would that
even,
be the
why
one
is
that's
the-
unlocked?
Why in the world would you want something like
Ooh,
that?
the white one is cool. The blue.
Is this one locked?
Why
That
is
one's
everything locked?
Everything's locked.
How
that
do
one's
you
locked.
open it? Can you just pay for that?
Are you telling me the weird, bizarre colors at the end are... No, they're all locked. Okay.
Yeah, that is
All right.
locked. How do you unlock them?
I don't know.
Why would they even show you this without even... It would be nice if they had a little icon that said, like, unlocks at level 4 or chapter 4 or something.
Yeah, I mean, but
Like-
here's... People want to see different color bikes. You can do different color bikes, I guess, if you want. Okay, I'm out of here. Let's go see Talia. I wasted enough time.
Yeah, wasted time with people that didn't even offer us breakfast.
And they allowed a stray in the house. What's up with that?
Yeah, how do we know the cat doesn't have rabies?
Oh my gosh. Is it a stray cat or...
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Best costume.
It is Tim's best costume in the game. So Talia's hanging out on top of that building over there? I suppose so. Okay.
So it's official. Tim has the best hair in the game. His hair looks awesome in this. Looks way better than backwards mullet Nightwing or Jason Todd.
Mm-hmm. It does. So this is the 9th episode, and Amber's here.
I'm here.
Amber,
I wanted to be on the video.
you were on episode... What episode were
1
you on?
and 4.
You were on 4? You were on 4. Oh, 1 and 4, that's right, yeah. So you're like Robin, like on Batman the Animated Series that showed up every once in a while on the
I
weekend.
was away at college.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I haven't been on them.
Well, it's okay. We have that whole co-op series on the Let's Play channel. You can't do everything. You're not Superman, you know.
Yeah, if only Superman were here, he could...
Oh, he'd do the job better than us. And faster.
Yeah.
Hey, look!
The Court of Owls is watching,
Nun Lady!
from inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow,
Wait,
and they rule you.
isn't Talia supposed to be
One
here?
and
Oh,
all.
right.
The nursery rhyme was scary enough. How long have you known the court's real, Talia?
Is that necessary? I'm just trying to show
When
you
I
can
was
flip
still
pool.
part of the League, we observed the court's growth in Gotham. Now you can see the city's rotten core.
They're mining an element called Dionysium. Its makeup is similar to Lazarus pit samples.
A foul substitute for the true miracle. A contaminated extract. For centuries, the court has been looking for a fountain of youth. Instead, they found the makings of undying monsters.
The Talons. So they're using Dionysium to make soldiers. I wonder why the League doesn't give the court the good stuff. They would probably pay a lot for a Lazarus pit.
It's like I'm thinking.
Even in their current debased state, the League would never descend to such banality. And the court's greed and corruption prevent them from ever mastering the secrets of the Lazarus pits.
I mean, the League creates monsters too. Look at your father.
That's rude.
Oh, those are some harsh words.
Yeah.
Would you say your friend Jason is a monster as well?
Of course that was you. Jason never asked you to bring him back like that, Talia.
I suppose gratitude was too much to expect in exchange for another stab at life.
You wouldn't dare use the word gratitude if you knew what he's been through.
With Bruce gone, the court's operation grows. The League of Shadows will raze Gotham to the ground unless you silence the court.
So if we take down the court, the League will just let Gotham be? Without Batman, everyone's making their moves. I'm just wondering what yours is.
I'll do what I can to distract the League. And your path to the Court of Owls will be clear.
Want to know a fun fact?
What?
Talia's half Chinese.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing throughout the internet. a
So
little
she
bit.
can't be Muslim.
Yeah, I know that.
Also,
This must be how
another fun fact that people at WB Games Montreal don't know. Ra's al Ghul is an atheist. He doesn't believe in any deity. He sees himself as a god.
Yeah. It's
Talia is actually, I believe she is a, she believes in either, I'm trying to remember the Asian religion she
Well,
believes
there's a
in.
lot of
Her mother was really into it.
there's
And
different Asian religions. Shintoism, Taoism,
that's it.
Buddhism.
Taoism. Her mother was a Taoist. And Ra's was actually becoming a decent guy in one continuity, or one, whatever you call it, like interpretation of the character. And his wife, Talia's mother, was killed, and Ra's went kind of crazy. In fact, Christopher Nolan borrowed from the Henry Ducard thing with Ra's al Ghul. So when Ra's says he was, you know, trying to get revenge for his wife that was murdered, that was a reference to Talia's mother from the comics.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just a little bit of stuff for you guys.
Yeah. Actually, I was just watching that documentary with
Oh, I should fast travel. shouldn't I?
Morgan Freeman on like searching for miracles and going all over the globe, and he had a thing where he visited some Taoists, and they were talking about their thing, and it's feng shui is part of that. It's kind of interesting.
But the people who worked on this game, they don't know anything about Talia, so.
Taoists believe that everything is connected.
Hey, Alfred, did the city records turn up anything?
They didn't. According to the city permits, there's been no mining in Gotham City since the Cauldron was completed.
Judging from what we found last night, they've been digging down there for centuries.
Changes his jacket a lot.
Give this a listen, Alfred. Babs managed to repair some of the court voice recordings.
Dionysium brought the Talons back to life.
Sort of. Dionysium's basically weak as hell Lazarus pit water. Brings back motor functions, but free will's as good as gone.
So, what is a Talon exactly? Some kind of feral zombie assassin?
Mm-hmm.
We've all seen weirder shit. Maybe.
Feral zombie. Sounds like Jason, all right.
Wow.
Rude. Wow, everyone's being mean to each other.
I recognize her voice. The older woman is Constance Cobblepot, I'm fairly certain.
And the others?
More difficult to say. Maybe if I heard them in person.
That's a bad idea.
In person. Tim, put the waveforms on the screen.
It's hard to find a match with all the damage and voice modulation. Maybe the matching system would have better luck if...
We match what we have against the live voices.
Fun, but how do we find these jackasses?
2 words. Orchard Hotel.
The Masquerade. The event of the season. This year's dedicated to Master Bruce.
Gotham's rich dress up and pretend they're humanitarians. I've been a few times.
So it's Dirtbag Central.
With so many of Gotham's elite together, security at the Masquerade will be tight. Finding out their plans first would give you an important advantage.
I'll tweak our masks to record telescopic audio.
If we can get a good vantage point, we may be able to put some faces to these mystery voices.
Sounds like our kind of party.
Lock and key. Interesting.
Got some more data for the board.
Oh, we leveled up.
I hope that Batgirl's prescription isn't very high because she's wearing black.
mutual acquaintance. The head of security for the Orchard Hotel, Mr. Hendricks, has agreed to a meeting. The details are pinned to the evidence board.
Evidence board. Is the cat still here?
How does Batgirl see when she's driving if she has glasses? She's wearing glasses.
Can you drive with glasses?
No, she drives without them.
do you mean she drives without them?
When she's wearing her suit, she doesn't have her glasses on.
She probably has contacts.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. She's rich. I forgot.
No, she's not rich. She's the daughter of a
I can't
police
afford
commissioner.
contacts.
Well, we're not rich. Whoa. Okay, the bike is not really going to let us do anything. Okay, so I guess we check the evidence board and then off we go. This evidence board is getting bigger and bigger.
Hotel is haunted.
That's true at least one night a year. Bunch of rich ghouls in masks.
So, Halloween? No. Are you done? Do you have anything else to... Whoa! My hair got all highlighty.
Oh, your hair...
At least it's better than Tim Drake's hair in Arkham Knight.
Yeah. That's true.
So Dionysium has actually brought Bruce Wayne back to life before. In the New 52 run, where Batman and the Joker fought each other to the death. They fell in, like, cheap Lazarus pit stuff. And it sustained Bruce because he wasn't dead. He was mostly dead. And the Joker had his mind completely erased to the point where he didn't even see himself as a Joker anymore, but rather just, you know, a regular Joe who was stumbling around without Batman. And then when Batman came back, Joker came back too. And his conditions started to show again, like his white face and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dionysium is the stuff that brought Batman back to life. It is not Lazarus Pit stuff. It's makeshift Lazarus. Feral zombies.
And that was in the comics that happened to him?
Yep, and then Commissioner Gordon became Batman for a while, which was weird.
So Batman was crazy because he got brought back by crazy stuff?
No, he wasn't dead. If he was dead, then he would have been a zombie.
Oh.
Cool. Thanks, Belfry.
The Dionysium basically kept his body, it repaired it, and gave him amnesia. He completely forgot he was Batman. But he survived, and eventually he became Batman again. It was an okay storyline, but it was just done in order to make Jim Gordon Batman for a while. A state-sanctioned Batman. Oh, why don't we teleport?
Avengers Batman.
Kind of.
Marvel's Avengers Batman.
Kind of.
Shield Batman.
So this is why you want to open up fast travel, guys and gals, by doing the fun little, whatchamacallit, drone missions for Lucius Fox. Because then you get to use your glider. Just like in Arkham Origins.
It's a lot.
Mini Batwing.
It's just kind of over the top. Okay.
I mean, it was made by Luke Fox, so it's amazing.
Yeah.
You can't criticize it.
Why is Luke Fox not in the game then?
Exactly.
I would
WB Games Montreal.
I would gladly replace him with any of the Bat family, except for maybe. Well.
No, I like this characterization of the Bat family. They're very likable for me. All that's missing is to see more Batman, but
I would add Luke Fox and I would add Damian. 6 people then.
I would do spoiler, but they yeeted spoiler.
Oh right, 7. 7 characters. Spoiler would be added.
Spoiler was supposed to have like a little cameo in this game during development. And then they ripped her out.
Yeah, I thought it was ironic that like people in some of our videos were asking, they should really have a spoiler costume for Babs.
Nope. Interrupt there. That was a Batarang. The Batarangs are Bruce's mementos that are scattered all through the city. There's 60 of them, I believe.
Okay.
And Dick Grayson is having us go on a scavenger hunt to collect them all.
Why are they his mementos?
To remember him by. Just, you know.
Just because.
Just because, yeah. Something fun. Oh, there's a murder already down there. A murder most foul, you could say.
I find it weird. I don't think they're gonna add a spoiler costume because they...
Oh. This guy didn't make it. Court of Owl Shooter. Do you want me to investigate this, or... Oh.
So, yeah, because it would draw attention to the fact that they cut her out of the game if they add a costume in. Then people would just...
Cassandra Cain's Batgirl costume is in the game for Barbara.
Well, I mean, if they already made her character model, I mean, why couldn't they?
No, they didn't. There was no character model made. She was gonna have like a little side mission. But when they changed Tim, they yeeted Stephanie.
Definitely on the right track.
Yeah. That's the rumor.
She still knows Tim though. So she's still part of his past. So why couldn't she still be in the game and be like, oh, remember when we used to do this?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I do remember, Stephanie. That's in my past.
Pretty much.
Like, they could have still had a mission.
I bet Hendrix is somewhere close.
Why did the court kill one of their... You know, the court kill one of their own all the time. Bonus. Defeat the enemies using momentum abilities?
So...
How am I supposed to do that?
Silent takedown says triangle.
No, I know that.
Oh, sorry. Oh. So this is a silent takedown? That didn't look silent.
That was silent.
Weird.
Uh-oh. Hi, guys!
Oh, ouch. Oh my gosh, Tim.
I know, wasn't that nice?
Wow, that was brutal.
Wait, how many of these guys have guns?
I wonder what your staff is made out of. Like
Bow staff?
Like metal or something.
Why do you guys have guns? Oh, yeah. That's totally what would happen. Me,
Hope you have bulletproof armor on. Probably not.
Oh, so that momentum ability only worked for one guy.
Yeah.
Slow me down!
Honestly, your costume does look really cool.
Isn't it the best?
It does look cool.
Hey, stop shooting me with bullets, please. Oh, they brought in talons. Why do you gotta bring in the talons, guys?
Well,
the court will judge me?
There's one huge plus about this game. Jim Lee's costumes are in it.
Yeah.
He's a very good artist.
Oh, whoa. Who was that? Oh. What I miss is you can't really jump either.
Yeah, like, I miss you being able to flip over people.
Yeah. That was handy.
That was cool. Like, if Batman could do that, surely Tim could, since he's lighter on his feet.
Ow, I'm trying to deal with your talons. Basically feral zombie people.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. So they are zombie people?
Yeah.
I mean, that could explain why they're just killing people left and right without question.
Another thing I don't like about this game, though, just to be specific about the whole Court of Owls, you realize that Dick Grayson and the Haley Circus and the Flying Graysons for generations played a big part in the Court of Owls.
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in this game, they don't even acknowledge
That's weird.
Dick Grayson's history with the court.
That's a huge missed opportunity.
Well, Scott Snyder was just the, a consultant. He did not write the story.
Well, then why would they even consult him if they weren't going to use his ideas?
They wanted to use some of his ideas. They used some of his new 52 ideas.
I feel like they... I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Defeat the what? Defeat the doors?
The doors.
Defend the doors? What
that
doors?
That door right there. The door that guy's going to all the time. Keeps going to it. Over and over again. He keeps trying to get in.
Oh, he does? What?
He keeps going towards it.
Well, I can't do anything until... Okay, this is not good. Okay, that's...
There, he's at it right now. You can see it.
Yeah, yep, I see it.
Every time he's at it, you can see that icon pop up.
There we go. Bad Grandpa. Grandpa Grayson. Grandpa Grayson was a talent.
Oh. I don't like the Graysons being connected to that, though. Like,
it works story-wise, though.
Yeah, it works, but I don't... I like the idea of his parents being kind and good.
Oh, his parents were fine.
Oh.
It was John Grayson's great-grandfather.
Oh.
Yeah. Aha!
Why are they screeching like...
Because they're feral zombies.
Animals.
I mean, they're not human. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Tag you're it. Got your foot. Ouch! Seriously!
I mean, this is actually more accurate representation of what zombies originally were in mythology.
What? Feral... Ow.
Zombies are people with a human body, but they are not controlled by the human. They're not rotting people.
Oof. Whoa! Was that... This guy's like, hey, what's up? Hi.
And where I learned this about zombies is from Abbott and Costello's, like, zombie movie.
Yeah.
And they had,
I gotta talk to this guy.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I had a feeling this day was coming. You wouldn't believe the things that I heard at the hotel.
The court
right.
seems really big on secrecy.
Shit, they're real? That explains the masks. Look, one of my guys was feeding them info. And you know what? You should probably have all the same intel too.
Wow, that's exactly what we needed. Thanks.
This city is going to the birds, I swear.
Well, I am a Robin.
To the birds.
Belfry, Hendricks gave me a data drive after getting rescued.
Excellent. Please return to the belfry so we can evaluate next steps.
Yay! Next steps are great.
Well, as far as I remember, zombies are actually, it has to do with voodoo.
Voodoo?
Yeah, zombies are happen because of voodoo, not because of rotting, weird, fleshy people. And they don't necessarily walk slow, and they don't necessarily have pieces of flesh falling off them, and they don't necessarily eat brains. Original zombies in mythology, and some people believe in real life, some people believe zombies actually exist. So in some cultures that have to do with voodoo, basically, zombies are like vampires. So basically, say I die and a voodoo witch doctor brings me back to life, but I'm already dead. I'm already dead.
Okay.
So they animate. It's like your body is animated by voodoo. Basically, that's what a zombie is.
Okay.
Fun facts.
Simple. Okay. Night 10. Yep. Good. Now let's see what the belfry people have to tell us. Oh, this place is getting more advanced, I think. Who's doing the wood floors here?
I've uploaded the data we got from Hendricks. It should be ready soon.
Tim?
I've seen Bruce make that same face when he got stuck on a case. What's on your mind?
Everything starts with Ra's al Ghul attacking Batman, but I can't figure out how it connects.
You've never had to fight the League, have you? Ra's was a fanatic. He formed the League of Shadows centuries ago to root out corruption all over the world.
His philosophy, if you want to call it that, is that he should destroy things to build them back up. He's wiped out multiple cities over the centuries.
He set his sights on Gotham. Batman stopped him. He was impressed, so he named Bruce his heir.
That suddenly, even though Bruce said no thanks.
But it meant Ra's left Gotham alone. And that is until he showed up. Bruce.
Talia says Ra's was behaving erratically when he died.
Yeah. I put money on that not being the whole story.
Hang on. What if our starting point is earlier? Batman died while he was investigating the Court of Owls.
You think Ra's found out about it? But why come after his heir?
Ra's cares about two things: rooting out corruption and protecting the Lazarus pits. So if the court was using an extract from the pits to create talents...
Ra's blows a gasket, steps in himself. Things escalate. Both he and Bruce end up dead.
And without Batman keeping a lid on Gotham's corruption, the court starts to stretch its wings.
The League follows Ra's to Gotham, and there's nobody to stop them from attacking the court.
Gotham City becomes ground zero for a goddamn war.
And no Batman to save it.
Whoa.
I guess that's our job now.
Yeah. It is. And we know what we need to do. We root out the court, and we keep the League away from Gotham.
Until the DLC.
Greatly miss him.
Tim is the youngest, obviously. He's a teenager. They're in their 20s. Maybe Dick's 30, I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody just needs to give that kid a hug.
Excellent. The drive Mr. Hendricks provided us contains exactly what we need. I've set up a safe house for Mr. Hendricks. His original one was compromised, but he'll be all right now.
Thank you, Alfred.
Glad to hear it.
Barbara, say something. Did you guys say anything useful?
I keep forgetting Jason Todd is actually younger than Dick Grayson because he's so huge in this.
Well, I can give you a quick little thing about Jason real quick. So Jason is messed up because in the New 52, after the Joker killed Jason Todd, Talia and Reich felt terrible that, you know, Batman's son died on their soil in a bad deal with the clown. So Talia abducted Jason's body from the morgue, dumped him in the Lazarus pit, and Jason became broken.
I'll pull up some of Bruce's old files, see how he disguised his voice back in the
Even though he became, you know, he came back to life, he was so messed up that Talia was embarrassed because she couldn't return Jason to Batman.
Oh.
And then years later, she drugged Bruce when they met again. She slept with him, and that's how she had Damian.
So like, is he got a lot bigger when he got out of the Lazarus pit? Because
in this game, they made him
smaller than Dick Grayson. Like he's younger than Dick Grayson by a lot.
Supposed to be like, yeah, at least 8-9 years younger than Dick Grayson.
He should be a lot smaller than Dick Grayson.
Yeah, they don't really explain that.
Like you can still look tough and have a cool red hood without being abnormally like larger than you should be.
You would think so, yeah.
He looks like 40 years old.
40-year-old Jason.
It's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, the Lazarus pit, it does things to your mind when it brings you back from the dead. That's why you don't want to be all dead when you're put into the pit. Ra's, how he survived immortality, basically, more or less, was he kept, when he was near death and his body was dying, after, you know, a long rule with his kingdom or whatever, his associates on his deathbed, as he was dying, would basically put him into the pit, and the pit would rejuvenate his cells to when he was like 30 or 40 years old, or whatever.
Yeah, so that he wouldn't actually lose all of his sanity, I guess.
Something like that. But the more he can, over the centuries, when he continued to use the pit, his mind started to go bonkers.
Yeah.
And the older he was at the time of death when he was put into the pit, the more it would, you know, tear away at his mind when he came back.
Am I allowed to say I don't really like Talia's saggy jean look? It looks weird.
Well, I mean, for someone who looks half Chinese, or is half Chinese, she's not dressing how she normally does, which is very Asian attire. She dresses kind of like her Arabic sister, Nish Al Ghul.
Yeah, she doesn't look like a ninja at all.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing like really bulky outfit.
Yeah, she looks like a frumpy plumber ninja.
It doesn't
Grandma ninja.
make any sense how she's dressed.
What? Oh no, the police are after me! Oh, I was invited for the ball, dang it! Aye!
Tim's moves look so cool, though.
Not when he's being shot at.
Yeah, but he did do a cool slide attack.
Yeah, I actually kind of wish in Arkham Origins they introduced Nisha or Nish. I can never say her name right.
Maybe
but
Nisa,
Talia's
I don't know.
Talia's sister. They introduced her in Arkham Origins before Talia.
Yeah, that's what I keep.
What they should have done
saying.
in this game is they should have brought in her sister because
Yeah, it shouldn't have said Talia.
no, it shouldn't have been Talia because Talia's never betrayed her father to the sense where she would murder him in the morgue.
Yeah,
Yes.
Do Nisa and
She hates her dad.
But do Nisa, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but
I
do
can't say her
Nisa
name
and
right.
Talia have different
Viewpoints on the League?
no, do they have different moms?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a huge factor.
Her mom is Arabic, and she's the half-sister of Talia. And Talia's mother was Chinese, and she was kind of a pacifist. And Raish, for a time, was actually kind of, you know, it's kind of like the Dracula thing. You know how Dracula, he went crazy when Alucard's mom was killed by the villagers, and for a time he was at peace and was going to let humanity live, and then, well, humanity decided to kill his wife as a thing of witchcraft and burned her at the stake, like,
Right.
you know, sometime during the I don't know when it was. It was like 1100s, 1200s. And Dracula went crazy. So, same thing happened to Ra's, in a sense. Talia's mom got killed. He went even crazier and wanted to destroy the world all over again.
Well, that's probably where Talia gets her senses from that side.
Inside the orchard.
From her mom.
Her mom was like good, yeah.
Find a good spot to eavesdrop on the ballroom, and security can't know you're there. So
at least in one of the Batman canons.
Well, if she really has Taoism influence, it would make sense because she believes she has to try to make things the way they're supposed to be. Like, there's a reason for everything that's like in Taoism, so it makes sense that she would try to help Bruce or try to... She wouldn't be as crazy as her dad because she'd try to do the right thing a little bit.
Oh boy.
That would make sense.
There's a lot of people here. Oh, jeez. I don't know how this is going to work.
How are you going to do this?
I haven't
Maybe you'll have to
decided.
go up.
That must be the ballroom. No way am I waiting in line.
There's a lot of people here. Look at all that.
So Talia has part of her her dad's personality, part of her mom's. Those are her genes.
Yeah, supposedly.
So that's why she's not 100% crazy like her dad.
But the Grant Morrison Talia was a little crazy. In fact, the Grant Morrison Talia killed her son with a clone of him.
Disturbing.
Yeah, and it was a grown-up clone that looked like Jason. Then, after the clone succeeded, she killed the clone. Because she was grieving because the clone killed her real son.
But didn't she tell him?
Yeah. The Grant Morrison Talia run was kind of bad. So this Talia, what I don't like about this Talia, besides, looking like Frumpy Talia, is the fact that she is very upset by the fact that Roz didn't make her the heir. She never really cared about that before.
Why does it matter now he's dead? She could just take over the League.
Exactly. In fact, she has, when he's died, she has taken over the League on several occasions.
Why would it matter? If he dies, she could just tell the League, like, oh, by the way, he named me as his heir before he died.
Exactly.
Like, why does it matter? She doesn't really have a morality compass.
Nope.
She's killing people left and right. Since when does morality work?
Night. I noticed that WB Games Montreal really likes to do the whole, fancy shindigs. Remember the Cold Heart DLC where Bruce was throwing that party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they always have mean things to say about rich people, but that they love putting rich establishments in their games, which is weird. It's like they're Googling over how cool the rich environments look, but they say they don't. Then they bash like rich people in their games, which is odd.
It is kind of odd, isn't it?
You really can't have the nice places without people paying for them.
Yep. But yeah, I don't like the characterization of Talia, but then again, I don't really like a lot of DC Comics stuff of late. I really stopped reading DC probably after the whole Heroes in Crisis thing, and when they brought Tim Drake back as a crazy Tom Cruise Minority Report guy that didn't beat up Spoiler, but pushed her aside and kicked her out of his life because he thought she was against him because he wanted to kill Batwoman because he had a dream or saw a vision where Batwoman ended up killing Batman. And so because he saw this and it never happened, like the whole Tom Cruise Minority Report, because you see a crime, it means it's going to happen. So Tim goes all guano crazy. And then after that, I was just kind of like, I'm done with Tim Drake. Even before the whole crazy stuff that happened in Urban Legends, I was just done.
That doesn't seem
my Tim Drake didn't come back after Convergence.
If you start trying to kill someone because of a dream, doesn't that mean you're mentally unstable?
You would think that, yes. No playing with that.
I mean, unless you were absolutely sure it was a prophetic dream, but
still,
if you weren't sure, oh, it was a dream.
Systems should be down now.
Nice.
And
Those guards are court members, so punch away.
Make sure that's off. Thank you. Uh-oh. Where are you going, mister? That's not a proper mask.
You're digging your own grave.
Oh, crap! Shoot. Well, so much for, stealth.
Well, that person is just waiting.
Yeah. So in Arkham, basically guys will surround you, tractor beam pump you, and
That's why you have to have counters.
in this game, yeah, that's why you have to have counters, and the combat is much better. This game, it relies on basically using RPG moves like you're in DC Universe Online. You know how DC Universe Online had different like super moves you could learn and incorporate them besides just doing regular attacks that we're doing right now? That's why the regular attacks don't have a lot of variety in combat, is because it's an RPG system.
It's like you're in a real-time RPG.
Yeah, basically like Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Yeah.
but with Batman skins.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, more or less.
Well, I can understand maybe he had a prophetic dream, but then wouldn't he like get some evidence to see if that's correct?
Yeah.
If he really is logical, he would try to get
That's
some
the thing. Tim was
real
supposed to
evidence.
be.
If he's smart, why wouldn't he do that?
Tim is supposed to be the smartest one there is.
So he would get actual evidence, like he would spy on Batwoman and see if she really was going to.
Oh, he did that.
Oh.
And he saw some things that were coming true from the future, that she was building up her own vigilante squadron, and he didn't go completely insane. But the thing that I hate about Tim lately is that Tim's supposed to be really smart, yet he acts really stupid.
Yeah, but even if she was building up a team of vigilantes, there's still no evidence that she was going to kill Batman.
Right. That's why I said, my Tim Drake, he didn't come back after Convergence. He and Stephanie essentially got to spend time together before the world ended in Brainiac's weird planet thing. Because the Tim that came back was just Tim in name only. And also that Tim became Duckman later, the Drake, so just... Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been done with Tim for years. Nightwing's been good, though.
Gotham's elite have to say for themselves.
Alright, so...
Oh, yeah,
As much as possible.
The Drake.
We need as much data as we can get.
Okay, data. Listen. How do I listen? How do I listen?
Hmm.
I thought I told you that formal wear was required this evening. This is formal wear.
Okay, so Catherine checks out. This is formal wear.
Her name Montoya doesn't like dressing up, I guess.
No. She doesn't like being girly because reasons. Oh. This person is
They're the
someone of interest.
Question mark, yeah.
Have you been to the hotel's east staircase?
The one they sealed off? I hear it's haunted.
That's what I heard too. Strange noises, almost cries, and scratches in the walls. Ugh.
Is that...
Because of people trying to get out.
So we're trying to make a match of the Court of Owls.
Mm.
Okay. There's someone else up here for us to listen to.
Did you hear about Langstrom's assistant?
He deserved to be let go. Just like Kirk, people forget their place.
The voice remembers.
Got some matches here. No sign of the voice yet.
No sign of the voice yet.
Deserve to be let go. They killed Kirk Langstrom's assistant.
Yeah. No, they killed Kirk Langstrom. Oh, so one thing Talia did too is Talia actually used Man-Bat in the comics because she used his serum to make an army of Man-Bat ninjas.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty smart, but crazy.
Morrison run. Grant Morrison did some cool stuff with Damian and Dick Grayson, but he really messed up Talia.
Is this all they could muster for the great?
Turned her into a Saturday morning villain.
Embarrassing. When I go, it'll be a spectacle. Fireworks, dancers, ice sculptures, the works.
I found it weird when they were describing Ra's al Ghul and what he did throughout history.
Did you sign the guest book? How could I not? I've got people to impress. Did you see some of the names in there? I did. Senators, judges, CEOs, even the mayor's here.
Oh,
Okay.
but they don't know who Mayor is. They all have masks.
They all have masks. You can probably tell who people are based on their
Like
mannerisms.
the back of their
and-
head, and like if you've known them, you would know. There's one more question mark down there.
Where'd you see one?
Down there, right
Right?
by there it is.
Look at this. Even in death, Wayne tries to outdo us. Let him have his final hurrah. After tonight, it won't be a problem. You're right. His death ought to be a celebration.
People are
What
awful.
do you think this is?
Couple
The-
matches. These people are something else.
The Cobblepots hate the Waynes.
Oh.
Going all the way back to Solomon Wayne in the 1800s. Which you remember, we got robbed of such a great game that could have happened. Remember the Arkham Origins story of Solomon Wayne and Cyrus? Whatever.
Yeah, that was
That was created by WB Games Montreal. We
Oh,
never really
wow.
got more with that.
That would be great.
Exactly. But the Waynes and the Cobblepots are enemies, more or less.
I'm afraid his schedule won't permit it.
You tell Colonel Kane that I won't be frozen out. My office demands respect.
Of course it does, Mayor Sai. I'll relay your message.
So she knows who that is. It's a mayor.
Yeah, that's the mayor. Mayor wearing fancy attire.
Oh, I guess we need one more.
To believe Bruce Wayne is gone. I know. I was hoping to be a state this year.
Ah!
Oh wait, Bruce Wayne attends this?
He comes to all kinds of charity events.
Oh.
So most likely, a member... I feel like the Kanes in this are dirty, so I wouldn't be shocked if his uncle turns out to be, like, part of the Court of Owls. Which never happened. Like,
Sadness.
Colonel Kane was always kind of a crazy, like, militant guy, but he had Gotham's best interests at heart.
Yeah, I do feel like it does change the whole idea of Bruce Wayne if his parents are dirty, because if his family is dirty, then that means that really he didn't really help Gotham at all because he was just making up for his family's sins. But if he helped out of the goodness of his heart, then it's more of a better story because it shows that someone out of the goodness of their heart would try to help the city that they don't need to help.
But the thing is...
changes the complete difference between the story.
WB Games Montreal is a creature of habit that makes very predictable storylines. So, yep, I see him. So most likely, you know, that's going to be the case.
Would have thought this would give the rest of us such a kick in the pants.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's time.
Of course. We'll have to continue this later.
Found you.
Da-da-da. Ritzy party!
I wouldn't want to be here, it's creepy.
Oh, I don't like masquerade balls anyway.
Especially full face masquerade balls.
Some of these people are actually wearing owl masks too. They're not even trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Pillars of Gotham, may I please have your attention? It is my absolute pleasure to present our host for the evening.
Host? In an owl mask? $10 says that's the voice of the court.
Thank you all for the warm welcome. But tonight is not about me. We are here to remember one of Gotham's greatest sons, Bruce Wayne. Now, you all knew Playboy. I knew his charity, a brash defender of Gotham's best. Though he's gone now, Bruce's contributions to this city will be felt for decades to come. This is for you, Bruce, the last of our precious Wayne family. You've helped us in ways you never realized. And may we, the surviving families of Gotham, strive to live up to your inimitable legacy.
That guy's gonna do something weird.
I don't know. Follow the creepy guy. I thought people were gonna run in and start shooting people.
Yeah, the way he was walking.
Holy voice of the court. We have a match.
Well done. Now stay on him. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll take off his mask.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Well, I just felt like when they said Ra's al Ghul has destroyed several cities over hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like that's kind of limiting what he's actually done. In Batman Begins and in other versions of Ra's, I was under the impression he made countries rise and fall. He changed entire regions. And
No. There was no Lazarus pit. They got rid of all the fantasy elements. Ra's was basically a symbol that passed on from one leader to the next. The name, the demon. They made it...
Oh, so they made it like...
almost otherworldly. No, it wasn't one person.
Oh, when Batman Begins, they made Ra's like he was controlling the whole world.
No.
Requesting more
He was just
dionysium to meet their production
one
deadline.
guy who was, you know...
I'm aware. Arrangements are being made. Let them know that I expect the quota to be met. No excuses.
Thank you, sir.
But in the comics, yes, he is essentially immortal. Living more than centuries, thousands of years.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I thought he destroyed a lot more than cities. I'm talking about whole countries, whole, you know, groups of regions of the world. And changing the economy, changing the entire path of where countries go and the outcome of wars and stuff. That's what I thought Ra's was in. I didn't think he just destroyed a couple cities.
Nope.
I mean, anyone can do that with...
He had a lot of power.
Yeah. He actually changes the course of history, as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not just him, it's this entire league that's all over the world that he controls.
Yep. Oh, is he coming in here? Are you going to be dumb enough to come in here? I wonder if I can make people come in here. No. See, people in Arkham would have, like, actually come and investigated that.
I wish they could have a game where they would actually show...
Oh. Might actually come in.
I wish they would show Ra's and his training ground and, like, all his palaces.
Good, good. I will do that more often.
Oh, you got him to come in here and investigate.
All clear.
No, it's not. Bye-bye.
Wait until he said all clear.
All clear, except for him. Good.
It's like in Among Us when I'm like...
You know I can't take phone calls when I'm working.
If I'm in the room with someone, I'm like, this person definitely isn't sus. And they kill me. And then everyone thinks, oh, they were innocent.
Oh, there's a chest here. Oh, what's this? Construction note? Okay.
I really liked the Ra's in Batman Begins. I thought he was really cool.
Yeah, but they got rid of all the supernatural elements. They weren't going to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. They wanted to make it realism. That's why.
Yep. As real as they could. Exactly.
And that's what I liked about the movie, actually, because you could imagine it could be real.
Yep, he said, is Raish immortal or are his methods just supernatural?
Oh.
Yeah, that's,
you gave me chills when you said that.
That's what that whole line meant.
Now I understand. So there have been many Raishes in the Batman Begins universe.
Mm-hmm.
And Christian Bale really killed it with that role, and so did Liam Neeson. They did a great job. It's like one of my, probably my favorite Batman movie.
Oh, we had a little frame drop there. Oh, that would hurt. Ow. Robin's lethal. Well, not lethal, but...
I don't understand why that lady was giving Renee Montoya a hard time about wearing pantsuits when all these Court of Owls women are wearing pantsuits.
She just doesn't like Renee Montoya because she's a very strict, mean commissioner. Like, she's...
Oh.
I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be Kate Kane. Like, as in, you know, Colonel Kane's daughter. But she looks very different than the Kate that I know.
Yeah, I mean, I know that they're trying to make Renee Montoya not want to wear a dress because of reasons. But remember, like, I thought that Harvey Bullock in the animated series, when he went to a fancy event, I thought I remember someone saying to him, like, why didn't you dress up? And he's like, this is dressed up. Like, I think a lot of the cops don't really like getting dressed up very much because they're very business.
You have to remember that Renee Montoya was different. Like, she was...
I know.
Yeah.
She was different.
She was different. She was girly. She was...
I know that.
Yeah, all that stuff. When you change a character, you completely change them to their core. So.
Yeah, I mean, it does. Yeah.
Yep. I actually had a crush on Renee Montoya in the animated series.
Oh, she was cool.
She was very cool.
She was so cool, and her voice was so...
Yeah.
If it pleases the court. Excellent. I'll see you downstairs.
Take off your mask, fool. I already know who you are, though. Wow, these guys are everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, this part of the game is really well done, honestly. It's pretty mysterious.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I remember that.
The voice got in an elevator, and now I can't track him.
Weird. Somehow he went missing when he was between the floors.
Yeah, one episode I really like.
We just found a hidden
Just wait.
13th floor in the hotel blueprints. Maybe that's where the voice went.
Oh, 13th floor. The bad luck floor.
Mm-hmm.
They always do that. 13th floor is a scary floor.
Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Robin. Cleaning supplies.
Oh, I should have just done the piano.
No, we have to go back. How do we get back in?
We can't. I missed all that.
Oops, darn it. We'll do it on the other playthrough. Don't forget, guys and girls, we're doing streams of this on the other channel.
Yeah. I guess we're taking the stairs.
Great. Robin, why? Robin!
Maybe this haunted stairwell leads to Lucky 13.
You mean unlucky 13? 13 is a number of rebellion in many cultures.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good number. 13 colonies rebelled a long time ago, too. Ironically.
Well, there's Lucky 13.
Belfry, I'm on the 13th floor and found a court door. This has to be it.
Understood. Tread carefully.
Ah, I knew it. There's a treasure chest down here. Ah. More stuff to help me make myself stronger.
Well, I really liked Renee Montoya in the episode of Harvey Bullock and Renee where they said who was late.
Mm-hmm. That's POV.
That was really cool. That episode was amazing. And she showed how good she was at her job.
Yep.
And she had to hold her own. It was really cool.
She also made a great superhero known as The Question when The Question died and she took over from him.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
She was his girlfriend at one point.
Yeah, she was super pretty in that animated series.
Alright, I hate to do it to you guys, but this is a cliffhanger. If you want to see what happens, you'll have to tune in later at around 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to see what happens with Tim's investigation on the Court of Owls. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And reminder that later tonight, we will also be continuing our co-op walkthrough over on K-Wing's Let's Plays, the Nightwing and Batgirl series. Alright, till we meet again, God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching.